It's Nostalgia Land. With your hosts, Matthew, Trey, and Tyler.
Let's go.
My name's Forrest Gump.
It's the Muppet Show with our very special guest star, G.I. Joe.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us, man. I would love people's honest opinion about the new intro music. I go back and forth about it, but I like it for the G.I. Joe part. G.I. Joe! And
You just like that because it's the part where he goes, "It's the Muppet Show!
It's the Muppet Show!"
Yeah, don't try to pretend.
I won't. No, I've been blamed as a Muppet file, and I will always be a Muppet file. I'll accept that role.
Kind of like a pedophile for Muppets.
Yes, sort of, but it's more like an advocate for Muppets to the point that, like, okay, yeah, that's a cool movie idea. Who's going to be the Muppets? How are we fitting that in? What do you mean? It's a documentary style of Rosa Parks. Okay, sure. The bus driver could be Ernie. He could be like, like the guy, or Bert. It could be Bert. And he's like, you got to go to the back. Sorry, I cracked myself up at that shit. Anytime I can think of like JFK, like the assassination movie. What was that one called? I think it was just called JFK with oh god, the guy from Yellowstone who's always angry. Everyone's angry on that show again. I'm going to talk a lot about Yellowstone in the next couple of weeks. But I always thought,
you're doing what I do. You're streaming a show, and that's like all that's in your brain.
That's all that's traveling around. I'm not even streaming it though. I'm just seeing these shit posts on TikTok and Instagram where they're like, here's this scene from Yellowstone where everyone is just being a terrible person and horribly overreacting to like what I think is just like, that's just normal people being stupid people. Like, of course they wander onto your land. Like, of course they're going to like cross a barrier to get a better photo of an elk. And then these guys are like dipping people's feet in acid and shooting them in the face. I don't get it. Yeah. So, and I've actually never watched the whole thing. So that's my rant on Yellowstone.
Speaking of stupid.
Speaking of stupid, my God, this was hard to watch. This was so difficult. So welcome to Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Screaming internally every time I hit play. I'm just like, what are we doing? Yeah. And every time you watch it again and again, it just gets worse. It doesn't have anything where it's like, oh, next time I watch that, I noticed this and that was pretty good. No.
This movie made me want to go back and watch Air Bud.
I was going to say, this is my Air Bud. If Air Bud is Air Bud to you, this is my Air Bud.
The difference in this movie and Air Bud is the first time you watch Air Bud, it's a fun movie. By the second to third to fourth to fifth time you watch Air Bud in a week, you're like, yes. I don't want to do this anymore ever again.
The goddamn dog.
This kid's dad's dead. We get it. And then this movie, the first time you watch it, is hilarious.
Yeah.
Every subsequent to watch, you just want to throw your TV outside.
Just get upset.
Every single time. Well, like it starts and it ends in the same spot, which tells me they had enough money to start and end this movie in the exact same spot. And that they're like, we just need to like, okay, opening scene, everyone's fighting. Oh, there's the bad guy. Okay, closing scene, everyone go change real quick. And they came back out and they're like, oh, we're all happy now. The
sad part is that they traveled the world for this
Yes,
movie.
They traveled the entire world, but they do like a weird little like Wizard of Oz, like going down like arm in arm kind of thing at the end where they walk down the aisle of it. And they're like, on the Yellow Brick Road, on the Yellow Brick Road. And yeah, dude, there's no saving this film. Well, we're gonna call this series. I was like going back and forth, but I'm going right now with sinful sequels. How does that feel? Like after the sins guy on YouTube, like how many sins did this movie commit? Shitful sequels,
yeah. Shitty sequels,
shitty
the worst
sequels.
Movies of all time.
The worst, quite frankly. Honestly, after this, it's like Free Willy 2 is kind of up there. It's like, how many times we got to save this goddamn whale? Just let it live somewhere else. Go home.
Put it outside.
Okay, so the beginning of this movie is supposed to make sense, and it does like a recap in case anyone's new to the Mortal Kombat universe.
Well, it's supposed to be a
didn't-
direct sequel to the first one,
Yes, like
where the first
we're
one ends on the
picking up.
cliffhanger where Liu Kang wins the Liu Kang wins the Mortal Kombat tournament, and
How
he's
dare you.
supposed to have saved Earthrealm from Outworld, which is basically like the rival realm.
Yeah,
And Shao Kahn, their dictator. And at the end of the movie, Shao Kahn appears in the sky and they drop into fight position like it's an episode of Power Rangers. And then the movie ends. And then this one picks up and two of the actors are different.
Yep.
And they're wearing different clothes because I doubt Liu Kang wanted to do the same workout regimen that he did for the first one.
Yeah, he kept his shirt on the whole time in this one.
yeah.
Probably because in the first one he was freaking jacked.
But Liu Kang, I mean, played by Robin Shu, has a pretty good career, man. Like I've
he's done
recognized
a
him
lot
from
of stuff.
Yeah. A lot of people in this movie have done good stuff.
Most of the people in this movie though are like stunt doubles. They've had careers as stuntmen and stuff like that. Like I think the guy who played Scorpion, I heard, was willing to come back if they wanted to revive this run of the Mortal Kombat series. I'm like, yeah, of course you are, because you got to be on screen as Scorpion.
Yeah,
and you weren't a stunt double,
so nobody knew who your face was.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
It's such a drop off. It's such a drop off. The first movie is not really good, but it's decent. Like it's an okay movie.
It's campy.
And then
it's fun.
This movie just. Man,
movie falls off a cliff.
One wrong step and they fell down a hill.
Well,
they fell down the side of a mountain.
Yeah, I wanted.
But I've heard that it was plagued by time constraints and production constraints.
When the guy,
they ended up having to cut off the beginning, like production process, and shrink the end production process because of the pressure that they were getting from the studio to meet a release date.
Oh my God, though! At the end of this movie, some of the sequences they have. It's like, just give them the extra week that they need.
Well, so just as a contrast, the first movie, which we've already covered on this channel, go back and watch it, has a 58% on Rotten Tomatoes. This one has a 4.
It's a big 4.
I'm seeing a 3.6 out of 10 on IMDb. That's where that is. I'm going to need your guys' help because I know they keep saying their names over and over and over again. But I had such a hard time to be like, okay, no, that's not Liu Kang. No, wait, that's not okay.
Liu Kang's
Jax is the black guy. I got that.
Yeah, Liu Kang is the only Asian guy.
Yeah, it's the only
It's
Asian
funny because
guy.
Liu Kang, Katana, Jax, was Blade, Sonya Blade, right? That's her name.
Yeah,
Sonya Blade and Raiden. I'm good to go. And then when like Scorpion and Sub-Zero show up, it's easy because they have the colors that
It's
are
those
Scorpion and
guys.
Sub-Zero, and they've been like the man.
And
Both of them have been the man since the beginning, so you know them. Then when they start bringing in like Cyrex and
Smoke,
and
Shiva,
Motaro,
dude, and Shiva.
Ermac.
I swear I watched this movie like 5 times, and I missed her death every single time to the point I had to look up the timing and watch it just by itself.
Yeah, she has a Looney Tune
wasn't a
She gets killed by a birdcage.
And you know why?
Because
It was
birdcage.
too expensive
It's to animate
for
the
the
other
CG with the
arms.
4 arms. They cut her fight scenes other than when she kind of tries to bitch slap Montaro.
Matt
Yeah.
don't work.
And that guy is like the worst actor in the entire movie.
Oh man, dude. Yeah.
But
Well,
the
granted,
craziest
he's
part, speaking of
damn
good
horse
and bad acting, is Jax is like the best actor in this whole movie.
Is.
He's the most believable delivering his lines.
Yeah.
And
But you know who Jax is in this movie? He's Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. He just
of course
drops
he is.
stupid puns and one-liners though.
Yes.
He's Will Smith before they had Will Smith. If
Welcome to
Will
Earth.
Smith would have done this, he would have done this movie. If he wasn't signed for Independence Day at this time, it would have been this movie. He would have been doing
Good
this.
choice.
Thank God he
Independence Day.
did Independence Day.
Thank God.
Yeah, so it
Otherwise,
starts off, Shao Kahn just kind of boom tubes into the universe. And Johnny Cage, who was a giant part of the first movie, arguably, if not Liu Kang, Johnny Cage was the main character.
He's the guy.
First,
Yes.
what pisses me off is he's wearing his sunglasses And in the first movie, there was a big
They
deal
broke
made out
his-
of the fact that Goro broke his $500 sunglasses. You
Yeah.
asshole.
I guess when they defeated the realm, it fixed them.
Yeah, it was like,
fixed them all.
Raiden was like, I got you. Bam, there you go, your new sunglasses right
Shao
there.
Kahn comes
electricity.
down.
And
Yeah, with a little fire, a little electricity pulls it
because
back
I guess
together.
Johnny Cage didn't sign on to do the next movie, they just were gonna kill him right off.
Well, supposedly what happened with Raiden and Johnny Cage's actors, they both read the script and they were like, nah.
Yeah, the script's awful.
No.
Because it's so terrible, and then they made up some excuses, like they used Chris Lambert had scheduling conflicts, who was Raiden in the first one.
Lies.
No, it came out later.
He had
There's
nothing
a book
going on.
Yeah, there's a book. It's like I can't remember the title of it right now, but there's a book that they put out all about the production of this movie and why it was so bad in the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they got interviews with a lot of people where originally they made excuses for Johnny Cage and Raiden not coming back, and then in the book when they interviewed him, they're like, no, the reality of it was we read the script and it was like, nope, not doing that.
And you know what? It's honestly like Chris Lambert, like, is to me one of the oddest and unique actors of the 90s, because he's in a lot of action hero movies where he should be, you know, the protagonist and he's the guy, but he has one of the most unique accents I've ever, and we talked about this in the first episode where he's like, you need to go and fight tournament, and you're like, is that where are you from exactly? And I don't, and I had to look it up, and I just had to remind myself because he's from Switzerland, and so it's English second language, sure, but it's so hard to place where that's from. That's not like, oh, he's Irish, oh, he's Scottish, oh, he's, you know, English even, or something like that. No, it's
kind of like Jean-Claude Van Damme. He kind of sounds like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes, he sounds a bit like the
I wonder
muscles
if,
from Brussels. Yeah,
I wonder if Chris Lambert and Holland, or whatever that guy's name is, from Norway, could like hang out.
yeah, yeah. Speaking of the
super
the
sad
Mortal
that Norway
Kombat of
lost.
soccer.
Yeah, super sad that Norway lost.
Him and Jean-Claude Van Damme can punch Bison so hard.
They punch.
He's got to do the splits. Well, he's got to do the split. He did it twice.
Yes. He goes, what? And then he comes
And
back
so
down.
Johnny Cage basically, when Shao Kahn comes, like, guys, I got this. Don't worry. Oh, neck snap. Oops.
No,
Yeah.
I don't got this. Before that, though, Khan's shooting the Star of David at people. Did you notice, like, his little green laser attack is the Star of David? I was like, what are we saying here? Production company, what's going on?
They're very against the Jews.
Yeah, you're about 3 decades too early, or
Jews.
Three decades too late, depending on
something Jewish there. I don't know. Is Khan Jewish? He might be Jewish. Maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe, you know, he's breaking bread. It's a little challah with some honey.
And then Raiden in this movie just gets thrown through walls. That's kind of like the thing.
Chuck that dude through a wall every single time they get a chance.
And so the movie could end pretty early if, because Shao Kahn is holding Johnny Cage's neck, and Raiden's like, "I'll trade places with him. Like, I'll kill your generals if you hurt Johnny.
Yeah,
I'll trade places with him." He's like, "Come bow at my feet," and Raiden goes to do it, and Shao Kahn's like, "Nah."
It's too easy.
You know what? No. Maybe he's trying to be a chiropractor. I was surprised at who is Khan's dad? Because what I'm realizing is this is just a daddy issue movie. Yeah,
make me mad because it's so unfaithful to the games. It's ridiculous
that Khan has a daddy.
In this universe, it's a guy named Shinnok, who is like the big bad of Mortal Kombat 4, and then when they rebooted the series, he's the big bad of Mortal Kombat X. So Shinnok is basically like the devil. Like, he's a fallen elder god. He was an elder god that was like, why are we letting these people just live? Like, they should be doing things for us, and we should be like kings basically among them. And
you mean gods, which we already are?
Yeah, basically. But like, we shouldn't just sit here in a temple as you know, the avatar symbols. Like,
yeah,
we should be down there.
Fire, water, grass.
I was waiting for Water and Heart to show up.
Yeah,
and then Captain Planet would have saved the day.
Exactly. But they'll make Raj be the heart guy though.
Yeah, 100%. He is, man. He is.
That's him.
But so in the game, Shinnok is more powerful than Shao Kahn. He's like the son of what's called a Titan, and we can get into that if we ever cover the games, we can do that. But in this movie, he's Raiden's dad, which is not a thing. Him and Shao Kahn are not brothers.
Daddy. Daddy, I want to be the better god. No.
In the games, they're like these mortal enemies, and Shinnok is the one who causes Raiden to become Dark Raiden and become like this asshole character who basically becomes a dictator. But in this movie, it's like me and my brother are fighting because I don't like that dad sided with Shao Kahn. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Because I thought they tried to make it that it was like, oh, it's because Raiden likes humans and Khan doesn't, and that's like that's their bicker. Like it wasn't even
Shao
about
Kahn
like
in Mortal Kombat is he's just a warlord in like the Mortal Kombat games. He's the end boss.
Power.
Right. He's the end boss from MK2. He's MK2, MK3, and then he's out of MK4, and then he wins basically Armageddon. Shao Kahn causes Armageddon. And then in the reboot, he's a general. He's not even the main bat anymore. He's just he's General Shao. They don't even because Khan is a title. Khan is the ruler of Outworld. So
Genghis.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Excuse me, Genghis.
I hope everyone was taking notes, listeners. If you didn't take notes, you're just come back. All right. Just come back.
So
Genghis Khan.
This movie's supposed to. It's weird because the first movie follows Mortal Kombat 1, where Shang Tsung is the big bad guy and he's working on behalf of Shao Kahn, and the Outworld's won 9 in a row, and Earthrealm's trying to win the 10th, and they win. And then in Mortal Kombat 2, basically Shang Tsung offers them a deal where he's like, if you come to Outworld and win our tournament, we can never invade Earthrealm. And that's how but they jump right to MK3, where Shao Kahn's like, nope, don't want to do that. I'm just going to invade anyway.
Well, I wondered if they were worried it wouldn't be as good of a movie if they just did the same thing over again.
Do the same shit.
I don't think anyone was worried.
Find a supplier.
I don't think anyone was worried about this being a better or worse movie throughout this entire production, dude.
No, they really weren't.
I think it's crazy to me for some of the choices where they're like action and they went cut. Great, that was perfect. Let's move on.
We got it. Nailed it.
Let's keep going, dude.
Can we talk about how many people flip front, back, side to side?
That's how they get around the room.
I saw unnecessary the flipping is.
I saw a video where a guy counted them, and I think it's 54 times in an hour and a half. There's people flipping frontwards, backwards, or sideways. It feels like the whole Outworld is built out of those little trampolines,
flipping
that you had when you were kids,
like Olivia Newton-John trampolines. Like
they're like, and wait, what is happening right now? Why is he flipping again?
With the cuts and everything, it feels like a really long episode of Power Rangers.
I was going to say Dragon Ball Z, honestly.
These two guys are going to fight where it's the Power Ranger and the main guy. But in order to fight the main guy, now you got to beat up a bunch of putties. And the deaths, the Annihilation Squad or whatever, where it's just dudes in like turbans that run at them.
Well, and they all made that noise.
And then this one is just like,
honestly, the one thing I was like, how much footage of this movie is people just posing weirdly? Like, I know karate. I know karate. And it's the most awkward posing of like, yeah, I know martial arts. I got you, bud. And it is so awkward, dude. It's like whoever they hired is like to be like the stunt coordinator or that. It's like, that's fine. Okay.
It's funny because the original movie has influenced the games because Kano was never Australian until after the first MK movie. They retconned the games and made him Australian. This movie has never influenced the game except for like, let's not do that.
No, the guys, there were two guys who originally wrote Mortal Kombat, and one of them is
sorry.
What's the guy's new
Ed Boon and John Tobias?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think it's Boone who stayed with the series the whole time, and
Boone
Tobias moved on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they say that this is the low point. They both look back and say that this movie is the low point of decades of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And what hundreds of games it feels like that they've put out. This is the one that they're like, that's the bad thing.
And that's assuming that this has a place to actually sit on, like and rest on. Saying that this is at a low point. This for me is subatomic, like just so far below any of these things. It's
so then
crazy.
you get
so bad. We really wanted to do like a Mystery Science Theater tribute or homage and watch this movie cold with you guys and just react as the movie went along, but copyright issues and stuff stopped us from doing that, which really, really broke my heart because A, it would have been hysterical to just
yes
comment coldly on this movie, and B, I had to watch this movie multiple times, which I've still upset about.
It made me depressed. I was like, what am I doing with my life?
I watched it once and then played MK9 for the story because I'm like, this is a good Mortal Kombat story right here.
There's a go on right here. Big guy go green.
Basically, more fun than this.
So yeah, I completely agree with you. I was honestly like, I need a palate like cleanser after watching this.
Well, Shao Kahn looks intimidating, and then he starts speaking like bad Shakespeare, where he's like, "The Earth was made in 6 days."
Yeah, and apparently, like they're Christian.
Yeah, they confirm creation.
They believe in
they believe in creation.
Okay, elder gods, go get the eldest god
on the seventh day.
Do something about this crap.
That's why his special move was Star of David. Star of David.
Well, there's so many hysterical things like that. Like at the end when they're like the big fight's gonna happen, and they realize, like Shao Kahn realizes that he's cut on his neck and he's bleeding, and Liu Kang says, you bleed just like me. Now it's like a level playing field, and I was not prepared for this. And then Daddy Chinook,
Shinnok.
Is he a helicopter
Shinnok.
with 2 blades?
Yeah,
it's like a Chinook helicopter. He's like, oh, do I have to do everything for you? And he throws up the U.
Yes,
and it's like, wait a minute, like. Okay, so the U like this is Universe of Miami, but the U like this is how you stop people from killing your son with an elder god.
That's
and Lightfoot's doing FSU.
The block button. He found the block button.
That's it. That's block.
Right here. That's the block button.
And Nightwolf is doing
start.
the FSU.
He's
playing
like, on Genesis. Start is the block button. You have to press start to block.
No, you gotta hit this.
Because they didn't have enough buttons. The Genesis controller only had 3 buttons.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
A, B, and C, baby. A, B, and C.
I have the movie on next to as we're talking, and it's like I honestly the last time I watched it, I put it on double speed, which you can do on your mobile devices. And it made it better. It made it better.
A lot of flippies.
But it also made me realize how often they're just going back to that Mortal Kombat music just to be like, hey, remember this part? This part's cool.
It's the best part of this movie is the soundtrack. If you like
just
90s dance music, just
whenever that kicks in, it makes me happy. But other than that, this movie makes me really sad.
So then after he snaps Johnny Cage's neck, they portal in the goo in the Ivan ooze back to Outworld.
So they go back. That's the weird one, right? Where it's like the purple, like.
Well, that's the Scorpion one. That it's like the freaking key from Super Mario World where it grabs him.
Yes, and we got to talk about the costume designs for some of these things because it's like in a movie process, this went through several different people.
Yeah,
and they all said yes.
Well, that's what I was getting to. Is they're standing around the big dragon, the Mortal Kombat symbol, the tournament in Outworld. Yeah. And he's talking to Rain, and Rain's mad that he didn't like torture. He basically one-offs 2 Mortal Kombat characters. He talks about Stryker and Cabal, who are 2 Mortal Kombat characters, and he's like, "Did you make them suffer?" And he's like, "No." He just gets bizzle bopped.
I thought you wanted to hang out with him later.
Into our hellfire that is just here. It's just
you notice that's like a thing from like the late 80s, early 90s. I think they had it in Temple of Doom. I think they had it in Beastmaster, which we'll cover at some point.
They had
where they just had like a pit of fire near things, and they could just like throw the minions into the pit of fire.
It's like in Austin Powers when he presses the button.
Yes, yes, like the
that's
chair
what
goes
I thought.
back.
I thought about Austin Powers.
I'm still alive. I'm very badly burned.
What's the they did it in the Killer Ape movie. It's not Kong.
Planet of the Apes?
No. It's the one at the very end when like they take a diamond out of this cave and they start like literally just laser cutting through monster killer apes. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy.
I have no idea.
Laser dime. I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna Congo.
Oh,
Congo,
Okay.
95 Congo. Which stay tuned. That's gonna be covered because that's awesome.
I never watched that because it sounds bad.
Because
it's like Carl. You don't.
I
Need
guarantee you've seen it. Okay,
It's like Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
You don't need to see it.
You don't need to see
Wait, but
Mortal
didn't
Kombat Annihilation.
not to we won't name him, but isn't this the movie that the mutual friend of ours, Tyler, made fun of me for liking the one that came out in like 2020?
Yep.
But he likes this one.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going nuts.
And that was the night that I told him I don't listen to your movie reviews ever again. Ever again.
I don't respect you.
Yeah, because I postponed playing Warzone or Zombies with you guys one night because I was watching it, and you were like, "How's the movie?" I was like, "It's fun," and they're like, "That movie sucks," and I was like, "It's not that bad." Like,
it's not that bad. The reboot of Mortal Kombat is very entertaining, and like it, the whole rest of the movie I get is kind of bad. But the opening scene where they fight in the woods is killer. It's awesome.
That
so
is
good.
Great, yeah.
And a lot of those one-on-one fight scenes in that movie is really good. The plot is what is kind of shitty, but who cares?
And they kind of bitch out Liu Kang.
Well, yeah, but in the games, he's kind of Raiden's bitch. Like he's Raiden's. He's like, you're my little chosen one. And
Hold
Kung
my
Lao
pocket.
like a whiny. Basically, they made Liu Kang Kung Lao because Kung Lao's the one that's like, I didn't get picked. What the fuck? I'm better than Liu Kang, and then Liu Kang beats the shit out of him. It's like, no, you're not, dude.
No, you're not.
But so Matt, you were talking about the costume design. Can you pull up the scene where they're all standing around? You could see what like Shiva and Motaro look like.
The only things that look more fake than Shiva's arms is her. Well, I'll just show it to you.
She's got a lot of pleather going on there.
Yeah,
dude. And when it first shows them, when they show up on Earth from Outworld and they're all standing like against the blue sky, Montaro puts his feet down and they're obviously like rubber plastic feet, and they like squish when he steps.
I think the problem
and then it like pans to Rain, and it looks like Rain has the big tail because the big tail's behind him, but you never see it behind Matar. Like guys, this is bad.
I think what the problem is they wanted to shoot on the same location, like the temples where the tops looks like big penises or whatever. And then
I do love a good big penis.
I love a good penis.
Oh, by the way, the sky has to be purple. And it's like, what do you mean the sky has to be purple? The sky's got to be purple. And so it's like, oh, we're on location, but we're standing in front of this shitty green screen. So we're just kind of morphing into the background.
Dude, the green screen is harsh in
the
this
whole
movie.
movie's basically green screen.
Yeah, there's
which is so weird because they traveled to Jordan and Thailand and all these places and filmed for weeks. And in one of the places they filmed in a mine. I think it's when they're doing like the temple.
Yeah,
the outside of the temple. They're walking down, and it's like this was done on Power Rangers on like a backlot. You didn't have to go to Jordan or like for this shitty movie. There are movies, yes, where it like if you do like an Indiana Jones movie, they would make it look epic and. But this was not looking epic. This was looking shitty and crappy and horrible.
Don't you wonder if like this was like one of those Hollywood cover-ups to just like to be able to like launder and buy a bunch of cocaine just to make it through the rest of the decade? Like, don't you think it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna spend all this money?
They hit it in the writer's nostrils, is what they did.
Yeah, I really can't find a good. Okay, here's one from like GameRant.com.
That's fine, just to get like a view of what they.
Just to give a good, just a moderate idea. Here's what it is. So that's
oh my gosh, so bad.
The
one on
Power
the left
Ranger,
is Melina.
Pink
and
Power Ranger.
Shiva is in the middle, and that's Motaro to the right side. I don't know why
that guy is horrible.
Like he's about to whistle. It looks like he's about to whistle. Like he's
gonna, or he's like, hell yeah!
You know my favorite beer is Bud Light. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
get myself some Coors. Bud Light.
He's so excited about nothing.
He's just happy to be there. I'm sure.
Well,
he's just
and then the other thing we have to talk about is the stupid transportation orbs.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting there. We don't need this movie. Let me just give you the plot.
Yeah.
Opening credits, kicking, terrible dialogue, big fight at the end credits, and we're done. Okay, so let's just shit on what we can
Raiden
shit
wants
on.
to go talk to the Elder Gods because the one thing that's holding this together is Shao Kahn shouldn't be allowed to do this. They won Mortal Kombat. That's a good picture. Go down. There was, or one more there. That's all of them there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
can't
of
make
them.
it bigger.
I'm sorry, I can't make it. And when I go to make it, it just gets okay. Good. This one didn't.
Okay, it's not too
so
bad.
that's Shiva, Rain from left to right. Shiva, Rain, Ermac, and Motaro. Motaro, who in MK3 was like this sub boss, and he was like,
dude,
the reason they can't make those characters anymore is because you can't perform fatalities on them because they can't animate it.
Dude,
I don't know whose codpiece is bigger.
Ermax is bigger.
No, Shiva. Shiva or Montaro.
right there. Yeah, that's a tough debate.
What's wrong with her leg? Oh no, okay, that's something in the background.
Just look at how bad, like compare Goro that they did in the last movie to the two, and Goro looks so much better.
Well, because it's like I was watching. I saw an Instagram post about Inception and how they did the corridor scene where Joshua Gordon-Levitt fights in the corridor that's spinning.
Yeah,
and they built a 100-foot corridor that they could rotate 360, and they bolted the cameras into the floor so the camera rotated with the room. Chris Nolan wants practical effects.
Yeah.
They went from practical effects in Mortal Kombat 1 with Goro, where he had 4 arms and they could move with servos and all that crap,
it was okay.
to trying to
like
CG Shiva.
They look like paper mache.
Looks horrible because CG nowadays with Marvel movies and stuff like that, they've shown that they can do a lot. Like CG looks good.
Yeah, I don't think the Hulk can fight as a CG fight.
Right. With these high budget movies, like they really look great. But the CG wasn't there, and neither was the budget. Good Lord. We can close this picture. We can go back to us.
Yeah, but what's great though about it is you can tell where it's her real arms, and then where on the wristbands they just put the gloves over. She's supposed to have like
3
claws, like 3-finger claws.
Have 3 fingers. Yeah.
Which honestly, like if you put your fingers together like the Spock hands, do Spock hands, and then try to make a fist.
Spock hands the whole time. Here,
that doesn't.
These are my fingers. This is how it works.
That doesn't feel good. Like that feels really weird. I would be angry.
Got hit in the head real hard. And I got brain damage.
Somebody hurt me. They hurt me again. Anyways. Welcome back. Thank you, cinemablend.com/movies.
But so this is where Raiden splits everybody up, and they're like, Liu Kang, Katana, you have to go find Sindel. That's Katana's mom.
Okay.
In Mortal Kombat lore, Shao Kahn won 10 Mortal Kombats against a realm called Edenia, and Katana was the princess of Edenia, and he killed Katana's mom and killed Katana's dad, who was the king, took his mom as his queen, and then Katana was his daughter, his adopted daughter. It doesn't happen in these movies because Katana just like doesn't. It's like she has amnesia because in the first movie she was fighting for Outworld, and this movie it's like she forgot who Shao Kahn was, and he doesn't say her name at all. He calls her princess the whole time, but then he tells them that they have to find Sindel, who's Katana's mom, and then he tells Sonya. He basically looks at her and he's like, "Go get Jax."
Yeah.
Like, doesn't tell her where.
Let's talk about Sonya for a second. How she went from
Veronica Vaughn,
one actor to another, like everybody else did, except for Liu Kang and like 1 or 2 other people. And then they decided that the way they would distract you from that is just don't wear a bra. Never wear a bra the whole movie, and you just go for it. Don't notice.
And you'll have a mud fight later. It'll be nice.
Yeah, right. We were gonna. I wasn't gonna bring that up yet. Like I also have the movie playing in the background, and I'm at the mud fight scene, which is so ridiculous.
It's almost like the movie was made as a parody. Like they're like, oh, we're gonna make edgy like adult film jokes, and
and we're gonna hire only adult film stars because some of these guys, I'm like, dude, what are we talking about here?
Jax even makes a comment when they fight after she fights what's her name, Melina?
Yeah,
after she fights Melina in the mud. He's like, you look good with the mud on you, or something like that. It's like,
she's like, pervert, shut up.
She's like, tuck it away, dude. We got people to fight.
My boyfriend Johnny Cage just died. Like,
too soon.
Like this morning.
So
just
this is where
too
you get
soon.
to the part of the movie that pisses me off the most because they get in these orb things.
They're hamster balls.
It's
They're glorified
the hamster ball
balls.
from American Gladiators.
Yes.
That's another thing. Motaro and Jax are American Gladiators.
Yes, they are. Yes, I was going to bring that up later.
They're both
they
American
are in real life.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're both
American
original
Gladiators.
American
They're like
Gladiators.
Laser and Blazer or something like that.
Yeah.
Taser. And machine gun.
and Michelle.
Michelle,
they,
that's it.
they get into these orbs, and Katana knows how they work.
Yeah.
You're not from Earthrealm. How do you know how these things work?
No, but she's the queen of, the double wide trailers, so she can take you wherever you need to go.
But he's like,
and she knows, like, you have to hold on like this
Yeah.
while the other person is freaking out, and
You
she
have to
says
be-
that it moves so fast that it feels like you're not moving.
You
'Cause
have to be-
that makes sense.
you have to be
completely.
You have to be junk to junk. That's how it works.
Yes.
Crotch to crotch. He's like, is there
Yeah.
no other way that we can ride this? Nope. Rope.
You
Titties,
guys couldn't
titties
put a
to
chair
titties.
in one of
Right
these
here.
things.
We
I
got.
want to feel your nips on my nips.
We got to match our boobies
I was
together.
watching like a
and
kill
that's how
count
we
video
roll.
where they go through all the deaths, and he's like, "Got to mention this real quick. Oh look, Liu Kang. These orbs can get us anywhere in Earthrealms in mere hours." The guy goes, "You know what else can do that? A fucking airplane."
In hours. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Anywhere in the world you want to go. Fine.
So then they're powered by the Earth's core, and you go through a gap, and she's like, "Lean right hard," and they lean left.
Hard.
Yeah. His right hard. I think.
It would be really
Wait.
funny if you did like a not another teen movie or one of those like
They do
parodies of this. It's like
crash?
lead right hard, like you're right or my right.
My
Thought we
right.
missed it.
It's
too late.
It just like shoots you out of the earth into
Right.
space.
Now we
Like,
got to go
well, there
around
goes the
again.
this the end of the movie.
I didn't
We're
helium balloons. I told you the car can't handle helium balloons.
Wait, where are we now? Oh, great. It spat us out of my dad's trailer park. Oh,
Son
no. Now
of-
we got to
I
go see him.
Are we in Stranger Things?
We're in the upside down.
We're the upside down, Will. Oh, no. 11. Sorry.
Well, then so Sonya Blade goes and gets Jax, and he's
In like a burnt. This place is on fire. Like
yeah, and he's strapped to a table, and nobody helped him. Nobody got him loose.
Yeah.
Nobody's around. They're
Why
all
is he
gone.
here?
Sonya had to wake him up.
Yeah,
He was asleep. He was like, I did this to myself.
Somebody
is
came
what we're
in
trying to
and
believe?
murdered the scientists, the doctors,
Everybody. But these things aren't even his arms, dude.
That's what pisses me off, and I didn't notice it till after I watched it once through. And you get to the fight at the end where he's fighting Motaro, and Motaro just pulls one of them off,
rubberly.
and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought those were his arms. Like I thought he had them surgically implanted.
Yes,
in
that's
Mortal
what I thought.
Kombat, he has his arms ripped off by Sub-Zero. And then in the reboot, Ermac crushes his arms, and Raiden has to basically make him cybernetic so that he can fight still.
Right.
He doesn't have a choice. These don't come off.
Well, when I watched it the second time, I
Jeez.
noticed that his fingies are out.
Yes,
the
the
whole
whole
movie.
time. Yes.
Dude.
So he's got like bionic arms, but they stop at the fingies.
Yeah, he's
like
a bionic.
if I'm punching people, I want metal fingies.
I want metal fingies. Yes, I'm with you on that.
You can have I'll keep my regular arms. Just give me the metal
just
fingies.
Give me the metal fingies.
gloves.
They were talking. I was watching this again, and I was like, dude, why did they make that choice? That like every time he moves for like the whole movie until the very end, it's just
Which is really funny because the robots that fight in that movie don't sound
do
like
not
they
make
don't do
that
that.
sound.
Yeah,
And you know what's
so-
sad? That was one of the things where I was like, oh, you guys really screwed that up. Where was it C-Max? Is that the robot that shows up? The yellow one? Cyrax.
Cyrax.
I haven't played Mortal Kombat in a long time, but I always get my ass kicked in fighting games, so I never play.
C-Max. It's C-Max.
But
He's
Cyrax
forever
shows up,
C-Max, bro.
and it's rough. Like all the other fighting scenes with a lot of these guys, it's pretty rough. Where he's like opening his chest and shooting
The net.
balls out and all kinds of stuff, which would be cool if the effects were good, but they're not. But then they beat him where he knocks Jax down and tries to shoot this like acid crap on him that he
Which that's
he
not
did to
what
another
that
guy
is.
that's just like
It's not.
horrible.
In the
No, they
game.
mixed two of them together because I think it was a noob Saibot.
No,
that-
he gets mixed with another character later in the
Okay.
movie. Cyrax,
which is funny because I always wondered, like, where the hell did they get the name Noob Cybot from? But it's Tobias Boone
and
backward.
on Tobias backwards.
I hate that. Wow, I hate that. Oh man, that just made me hate this movie so much more.
Well, but he's an actual.
But
he's an actual.
That's from Mortal Kombat. That's from the games. That's the writers of the games doing that.
It's just Tobias Boone backwards. I hate
Noob
Cybot.
Yeah.
In movies like this.
But it's like the whoopsie, that guy, like that's one of the guys from the game.
It's like one of those movies.
Yeah, I always want to say whoopsie
because that's what it sounds like on like an 8-bit console. It sounds like you can't understand what the fuck he's saying. Just whoopsie.
It's like in this movie Trolls 2, which trust me, we will get to that. But it's a B movie of a B movie. But in Trolls 2, they're like, oh, we got to go to this town, and it's called Nilbog. Nilbog, that's a weird name for a town. And you go through the whole movie. The movie's called Trolls 2. You see the reflection of the word Nilbog, and it's goblin. And first of all, that's not how reflections work. Second, this whole movie
is mirrors work.
It's supposed to be about trolls in this town called Goblin. Okay, and then it's okay.
So in the game, Cyrax has a green net, and it's kind of like scorpions.
Yeah, and it like cuts through you.
Not right? In the game, it just grabs you and pulls you toward him. It's like the spear.
Oh, like come here. Okay, sorry.
And in this movie, it disintegrates you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just become a bag of bones.
So back to what I was saying, like that part, I mean, horrible CG on the guy that gets turned into a bag of bones. Yeah. But then they keep fighting, and she's fighting two guys, and he's fighting the C-Max. This is his new name. It's just gonna be C-Max for now.
He's fighting Bumblebee. We need to be
but this was Bumblebee long before Bumblebee.
It's still Bumblebee though.
But so they're gonna take him out, and the way they do it is Sonya jumps off of Jax and goes over C-Max's head. And this is the screw up. She puts her foot in his back and grabs the armor that looks decent to this point. And when she grabs the armor, it all flexes to pull. And it's like, oh, dude, why would you do that?
None of that's real.
And then he gets thrown into some like flexing pipes that like bend when he hits them, and that kills him.
No, sure. She grabs the sand off the floor and does.
Oh, that's right, and lights him up.
Which that whole place is on fire. So if that stuff was that flammable, you'd all be dead.
And they are immediately outside. But I marked this because I could not stop laughing once I realized it. So at 23 minutes and about 40 seconds. All right. So she's fighting the other dudes and she's kicking ass. Meanwhile, Jax is fighting Bumblebee. He looks like a Transformer or C-Max, but it's Bumblebee. He's fighting.
I like how I corrected it with the wrong name, and he's like, C-Max.
Yeah,
I'm not even trying anymore.
Just see Bumblebee. Anyways, so they're fighting in the background. She's in the foreground, and she's kicking ass. Meanwhile, everyone's been just kicking. This whole movie is like 90% kicking. If you watch Jax and Bumblebee fighting in the background, it goes from being like aggressive kicking to literal like,
the light sparring.
And he's like, and he's just like, no. Like Tyler, on your film, if you want to go back and watch that, if you're watching what I'm watching, dude, it is a Easter egg gem of a scene of, we didn't realize you were watching us. We thought this framing was a little tighter in on her and what she's up to.
Well, did you notice also when the guys first show up, the henchmen, and she goes over and she jumps and throws two kicks in one jump?
Yeah,
they had to get the cheeks in the kicks. It's not just her foot hitting, it's her butt cheek in the shot. Like the whole bottom corner of the shot is her butt. Like, what are we doing?
We need that PG-13 rating, and apparently that short shorts make it. They bring.
Jax has the best line in this whole movie after Cyrax blows up and they get outside.
That's the only good line.
He's like, explain to me what the fuck's going on, Sonya. And she's like, nobody told me why Johnny had to die. And Jax goes, who the hell's Johnny?
Yeah. I love how her attitude towards him. Why do you have attitude towards me? I just helped you survive this like monster robot thing that came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and now you're being a bitch.
And why are you being a bitch? They're partners. Like she abandons Jax to get on the boat to chase Kano, and Jax is the one that's like, yo, where you going? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
But she makes him like run up hills. The guy that size doesn't run up hills easily.
He don't run up hills. I was looking at this. I was like, why do the robots all have dreadlocks? Can we? Are they Rastafarian?
That's from the game.
That's accurate to the game. Yeah,
that's accurate to the game.
So
okay.
it's
really distracting in the movie.
It's very distracting.
In the game lore, they're not robots. They're cyborgs. They're assassins from a clan called the Lin Kuei, and their headmaster, working with Shinnok, cyberizes them to make them better assassins. So
Trey's gonna do his own video game channel because he knows way too much about these things.
I hope you're keeping notes.
Yeah,
there'll be a quiz at the end of this.
At the end.
Yeah. So then you get the other robot fight, which is Katana and Liu Kang have to fight Smoke.
Smoke.
Yeah, we had had to bring out another robot.
Yeah.
Because then after that is when
Sub-Zero shows up.
Sub-Zero shows up.
So there you get the, oh no, Katana's losing to the henchman. I'm gonna pull out my metal stick fans and just you don't have to make the fight scene look good if you make really exaggerated sound effects where it's like a ching ching,
yeah.
It's like you're not.
Did you notice also that when she was hitting the henchman in the chest with the sticks, it was going ching? I'm like, wait, are the henchmen metal?
Why have metal under them?
The best is when she opens the fan up.
Oh my god, they look so bad.
Bend.
They look so bad, dude.
And before that, before they're fans, they're solid, like 3-inch wide blades, like that they. Yeah. But if you look at them, they're just wooden sticks.
Yeah, they're square. They're like, and that's what I'm saying. They're going chink, chink, chink. And when she's hitting people with the sticks, with the wooden sticks, it's going chink. And I'm like, that's a person.
Chink,
if you hit me with metal, I don't chink.
How many times is it chinking? Chink, chink, chink.
So then you get the second Sub-Zero because Liu Kang kills Sub-Zero in the first movie with the element that brings life.
Water.
What? Kills him by flinging a water pail at him.
Tournament.
But so his brother shows up, who's Sub-Zero, and he basically tells him that the prophecy says that Katana will be the key to stopping Shao Kahn. And then Scorpion shows up, which Johnny Cage blew him up in the first movie.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't just show up, he flies like Elsa across this room. And he's like, no, let it go, let it go.
Well, and in this one, he opens his hand and like 3 little things come out instead of like the movie in the first one where his hand split open.
Weird.
And the plant from Little Shop of Horrors came out.
Yeah, the Venus flytrap pokes its head out.
Yes, yeah.
But
she's like, feed me, Seymour.
Yeah, that Sub-Zero does the ice clone. Like, haha, fooled you.
Yeah, that was good. I liked that one. I liked that scene. That was nice.
The best scene.
The only problem with that scene was they're fighting on the 2-layer thing, and he makes like the Iceman bridge across that looks horrendous. And then they break the Iceman bridge, and Scorpion slides underneath to the bottom. And when it shows the side shot, they're even. And then Sub-Zero does like this backflip.
Yeah,
and lands underneath
on the platform underneath. I'm guessing that was a call to the game.
Inside that,
he pushed himself with more ice. He did the Iceman. Like,
he was like,
got him. Here we go.
We didn't even talk about like with sorry, you mentioned earlier when they get back to like the ghoul clubhouse and they're all like, oh, we should all fight together and do this. And Rain saying turns Gabagool turns to Rain and he's like, you didn't torture them or kill them? And he's like, oh, I thought you wanted to hang out with them later. And he's like, well, you failed me. He takes for some reason a giant hammer and hits a table with the Mortal Kombat symbol on it, and nothing happens.
It turns green.
Lights. It lights
just,
up.
That's and it's just like
that's their
nothing.
Mortal Kombat gong.
That's nothing else happens with that for the rest of the movie. There's no problem.
That the boss is angry.
It's just to show, like, oh look, Shao Kahn's hammer, because in the game he uses a hammer. In the game he attacks you with a warhammer,
and it's like this big.
Yeah,
it feels like it's this big.
In the game, it is not. It's the cheapest fucking weapon. It's like half the damn street.
I would not have known that's like part of his like. Okay, that's his weaponry, and that.
Well, the best
they had the whole conversation right there about how like Montaro, if he would have gone by himself.
Yeah,
he would have been put in a cage in a zoo. And then he says that if I didn't have to look at Shiva, then it would be worth it. I'm like, this is confusing. What is happening?
Yeah, because in Outworld, the Shokan, which are the forearm people, and the centaurs like hate each other. Like they fight a civil war with each other constantly.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And then so
Taking
Scorpion,
notes.
after Sub-Zero flips down, Scorpion's like, haha, fooled you, and grabs Katana and goes into Ivanu's land.
Yes.
And that's how he gets back to Shao Kahn. And I hoped you liked your cameos from Sub-Zero and Scorpion because they're gone.
They're done.
They're
done.
never coming back in this movie ever again.
Super weird.
And so,
like, Sub-Zero's helping them. Why didn't he stay with them, fighting with them? It would have been perfect. I guess it was too much money.
Gotta go find Smoke.
Have that ice.
Shao Kahn is also a computer hacker because he reprograms Smoke to attack Liu Kang and Katana. Apparently, Shao Kahn computer hacks in his free time. And at this point, Raiden's talking to the Elder Gods, who are appearing as the spirit of fire, water, and dust, telling him like, "Well, just because the portals are closed doesn't mean it can't be opened." That's legit what they say. They tell him he has 3 questions, so they're basically genie.
And then they asked 5. Do you know? Like, there was no 3 questions. It was like 1. Okay, what happens if I don't do this? 2, no more questions.
Oh,
just
guess what?
conversation.
If you want to help them fight, you can't be strong anymore because that would be an ex machina.
Right.
So, and then they all get back after Liu Kang finds Nightwolf.
Which that whole scene.
Which is on his whole. He's on a walkabout in this movie.
In the cupboard.
Yes.
Yes. Indian in the cupboard. I watched this and I was like, wait a second. When this, first of all, Liu Kang is on a spiritual journey through the desert. It is very Native American-y. If not, like, they could have just introduced this whole scene with like a kind of sound effect. Like, that would have made it so much better. Yeah. And he's just wandering and he gets attacked by a wolf man. Yeah, a werewolf man. And I had to look him up because, like, wait, that guy looks so familiar. The guy who plays, his name is Daniel Lightfoot, is his Indian name. He is Indian in the cupboard. And I was like, awesome. That's my guy. I was like, I know that face. I know he's where he's from.
Matt mains in Mortal Kombat is Nightwolf.
Is Nightwolf. That's who I main, exactly. And honestly,
he's arguably
the best
like the coolest
actor.
character in this movie because he's probably the most accurate because in the Mortal Kombat games, he just constantly makes references to the fact that he's Native American. Like, it's
wait, guys, have I told you recently? Have I not mentioned I'm also Native
He's
American.
Like,
and then he tells
brushing his feather.
Brushing, what's this?
Kang that he has to pass his test and feel his animality, and he's like flexing.
That word.
He's like, you have to feel your animality.
Animality.
And he grabs a tomahawk and hits him with the flat part of the tomahawk. You figured your chosen one could dodge an axe.
Yeah, because you need to. No, he says you need to go into a dream state, and Liu Kang literally says, "I can't just do that." I'm like, "Yeah, no, you can't."
No,
he's
like,
"Oh, sure you can."
You can.
Well, and I love how this is to save the whole world, but everything is cryptic, and nobody will tell you anything.
No one's doing anything,
man. Just
what?
Only that we have to get Katana and her mother, who likes to sing poorly, together, and they have to like become one.
You have to go into a dream state and seduce an Asian or
and almost get raped by this
lady,
beautiful Asian woman.
That's Jade.
Yeah, she shows up and she is barely dressed.
She was real pretty.
She is ready to get down. She's
single
down
and
to clown.
She's
until
ready
he says no, and then she changes seasons on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
she spins around to get into her outfit, and it goes from snow to hell.
Oh yeah. No, this whole movie is escape room games rules. Like, no, we're not going to tell you anything. You got to figure out a little clue, and then that opens the chest.
Breadcrumbs.
And then you got to go there. You got to do that. Oh, by the way, here's an axe to the face. Like, go to sleep.
Basically tells him, "Oh, you beat me in a fight. You passed Nightwolf's test, and great." Okay,
cool.
So,
yeah, and I do like that part because Liu Kang gets pissed. He's like, "This is just another one of his stupid tests."
Well.
We could have killed each other. And when she throws this like metal spear at him, and he does a stupid barrel roll, and it misses him because of the barrel roll. And as it goes by, the spear's like, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, why is it flexing and bend? Guys, come on!
It's made of fucking plywood. That's.
Thank God you threw the rubber one. Otherwise, that would be really dangerous.
They meet up where they split up from. so what the fuck was the point of that?
That's exactly what I was saying.
Out, and Katana never gets taken and put in Tweety Bird's birdcage at Outworld.
Yeah.
This movie
Which
was a
she
booger
probably
sugar
could have
run,
like
dude.
squeezed through those bars.
Yeah,
pretty easily.
Because Shao Kahn comes in and he basically asks her to join them, and the way he asks her to join him is by giving her a barbell that's humongous and has the top cut off, and it's like booze inside. And she's like, here you go, and she takes it, and then she goes, and like literally like a water hose of water and I'm like, what the hell is happening right now?
The same people who did who designed the effects of this movie also did Mr. Bean. I don't know if you realize it's the same production company.
So then you get
who drinks out of cups like that though? I mean, that's probably why Shao Kahn is so jacked. Because
honestly,
he has to lift his water cup, and it's like like this big. And one thing I did talk about is like every time you see Shao Kahn when he's with the big army, especially in the beginning and toward the end when they're doing the big fight, every time he talks, he has to do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, what is he doing? Why
That's
is
how
he,
they know they're done.
Is he flying?
Yes. Yeah, that's how they know he's done talking.
No, he's a WWE wrestler, so he has to like play the crowd. Right?
And he's got the cool like helmet mask combo, and he only wears for like 2 seconds, and then he takes it off and has this weird like face show in the whole movie.
Yeah, I also like that they chose they're like, no, we're not really sure what kind of haircut to give you. You're just gonna be bald.
Yeah.
Just forget.
He looks very skeletal.
Well, because in Mortal Kombat, he's like a weird an Outworld race where he's like part dragon. Like it's weird. Yeah.
Well, no, they make that noticeable at the end of this that he's part.
But
we'll get there.
In the
we'll get there.
So they all meet at the temple, and it's really funny because you get the scene of them like, oh my God, he's coming. And they look back, and it's this giant army of what is now medieval looking annihilators instead of the turban guys.
Yeah.
And it starts off, it's like, oh, look, it's like 1,000 horses. And then they cut to the next scene. And it's like, oh, there's like, 50 horses. And then it cuts to just like Sindel Rain.
Yeah, it's like 3 horses.
Just send him out.
There's three horses. Like, Shao Kahn, screaming lady, Rain,
basically
and
like
just send other horses.
He's basically like, Sindel, scream for me.
Dude, this is the dumbest scene in the whole movie to me. This is the dumbest scene.
Which one?
She screams at the mountain, and she starts like way at the back, and it screams all the way around, and the mountain starts exploding after she finishes the scream, and it's like coming pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then it gets close to where they are. It stops.
Yeah. And then,
like, what are the temple being built there? Stop it from exploding.
The elder
ran out of screen.
Earth.
Yeah. Seriously, like, what in the hell is happening? And then that's when Ivan Ooze's stuff like comes out one last time for Raiden. They gave him just enough juice to get him out of there.
Hopefully it was the leap home.
Yeah.
And then,
oh man, Quantum Leap. Did he ever leap home?
Yeah. Sindel turns to Shao Kahn. She's like, "This is fun."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God.
And her face in the scene where they're in he hits the gong, the big Mortal Kombat gong with his hammer, and he then has to pick a new general, and Montaro tries to get it, Shiva tries to get it, and then it keeps cutting back to what's her name? Sindel's face.
Yeah.
And she has this weird sexual look, and she keeps smirking.
Yes.
And like looking like side-eyeing to nothing. And yeah, Trey's did pretty good. And then at the end, he gives her and then she does it again. It like comes back to her face, and she like weird smirks and side eyes. Like, what is?
There's
why is she
a lot of
who's she looking
sexual
at?
tension on this set. That's all I can say. Especially after the mud scene, I was like, Jax isn't acting there, dude. Jax was like, you look good in mud. And that's and that's another clip I had to say. I timestamped for you guys. It's 43 minutes. No, sorry, 42 minutes, 45 seconds. It's after the mud fight scene with Pink Power Ranger, and the statue turns into the horrible CGI skeletal dragon monster.
Jax just starts body blowing him.
And Jax is not body blowing, dude. Jax is punching him in the literal butthole. Like, if you like, they were like, Jax, run up, and the thing it's gonna be in front of you. And he's like, just keep hitting, and he's just punching. And they didn't tell him what end he was punching. I'm sure in his acting mind, he was like, I'm probably hitting the face, uppercut. No, he is straight kicking butthole and balls, like taint up in that
Hey,
business.
if you want to beat a giant monster and you can find its taint and butthole, you can probably do some damage.
Well, it's funny is
especially with your metal arms with fingies out.
The thing turns around and looks at him like, dude, what are you punching?
Stop punching me in the butthole, dude.
Stop. Knock it off.
I feel sexually violated.
But yeah, like I need an adult.
You get this whole fight scene with Melina, who's supposed to be like Shao Kahn's daughter. Like she's created in a flesh pit by Shang Tsung to be his daughter. And it's just Sonya like wrestling with her and then a little kick to the neck and it snaps. It's like, you didn't even do anything. Like,
didn't do it.
You know what the scene with the big statue that turns into the weird monster reminded me of was the chameleon guy. What's the chameleon guy? Reptile. Was Reptile from the first movie, which is the worst moment of the first movie when Reptile shows up and you're like, oh, they shouldn't have done that. They should not have done that.
And then he like lays down inside of a statue and becomes Ninja Reptile.
Yeah.
And you actually hear Shao Kahn go, Reptile.
We didn't talk though about when, like you were saying, where they all meet up again. And they're all like, what was the point of that whole round the world thing trip? And Raiden comes out looking very much like Sting from the late 80s.
Yes.
Like,
you know what he reminded me of at this point, too,
what?
was if you took Scott Stapp and Eminem and you
threw
jammed
them
together.
Yeah. Which I think that's every
even
movie
has,
makes
like,
Sting.
A leathery wristband on.
Yes, he does. Everyone gets a leather vest. If you are a man and you have it and you're in this movie, you are getting something leather, including a jacket that doesn't fit you, Liu Kang. It's horrible. Watch the first one.
Liu Kang goes to Prison Break Katana and fights the worst character design in this entire movie. They fucked Baraka up so bad.
And there's like 3 or 4 of
There's
him.
2 Tarkatans, and then Baraka is the general of the Tarkatans. So they're like a race of people.
You know way too much about this.
This is a lot, dude.
Trey's mind holds on to everything.
I'm getting worried now, dude. This is like...
And it's just a bad rubber mask.
When's your daughter's birthday?
Like the day after Tyler's.
Oh, damn it.
I have a birthday?
Yeah. And it's just these shitty, like, foam-looking blades that out of his arm and this rubber mask that looks like it was in Goosebumps.
Yeah. And this is when Shiva meets her in because they beat up these weird Goosebump characters and they get her out of the cage and then Shiva jumps on the thing and they magically fly through the air and cut the chain.
Yeah, Liu Kang uses
the slowest cage in the whole world.
Baraka's arm, basically, to cut the bird cage.
And it falls on her, and that's it. That's all she wrote for Shiva.
And then after that, you just get the select your fighter. Here we go.
Choose your character.
It's time. Yeah. And it's Liu Kang versus Shao Kahn. Well, first Raiden goes and he's like, Shao Kahn's my brother. And they're like, what?
It's my homie.
Yeah, they do that whole exposition, and it's very confusing.
About the tattoo and all that shit.
Yeah, because the whole time that they're killing these animals, these weird dragons are coming out of their back and blinking out of existence.
Yeah.
And he says that that's a family crest tattoo that allows you to travel to other worlds and to bring guests with you safely.
It's a ticketing system? Like, why? Like, oh, no, you don't.
What?
Wait, show me the tattoo.
I mean, I can't get on the subway unless I have a dragon
show me the tattoo. You don't know tattoo, no ride. No tattoo, no ride. So many times, though, in this movie.
Tattoo, no ride.
No tattoo, no ride. So many times in this movie, though, Khan's daddy, what's his name?
Shinnok.
Chinook.
Double-bladed rotors.
Okay. Minute 55, about 47 seconds, all right? 47 seconds. Shinaki is standing kind of he's standing kind of in the background, dude. He's got a hood on and he's doing his like kind of disappointed, sad face a little bit. Mm-hmm. You cannot tell me he does not look like Adam Sandler. And like he's gonna be like, "Oh, what you doing there, guy? You're gonna take over the world?" Because I think they keep trying to make it epic, like they keep trying to make this movie like epic, that the two realms are merging, and they do this by taking very noticeable, like mostly American landmarks, and they just start like appearing randomly, like, oh, there's the Golden Gate Bridge, and there's Paris, and
the
there's
Eiffel Tower,
the there's the weird
Statue of Liberty.
Thailand place that we started this movie out of, and they're like,
There's
"Oh
Penis
shit!"
Central
Like,
over
yeah,
there.
there's the penises. They're coming
Bangkok.
There comes.
Bangkok.
through.
I love that as a species, as men. I'm assuming we looked down and went, everything should look like that. Let's
Yes.
just fucking build it all. Just go put one here, put one there, and that's just going to be our culture. Everything is wieners.
Everything is
And
phallic. Let's
Everything
make
is
it happen.
phallic, and once you realize how much everything is phallic, then you just architecture's ruined for you. I'm just gonna tell you right now. And then
I live in a world full of penises.
at some point, I'm gonna say in when we started building coliseums, and then and this is my art history degree going way out. When we started doing columns, they were like, everything should be boobs. Boobs should be everywhere. Just there's a titty, there's a titty, there's a titty, there's a titty with a penis and kind of archway tittiness. Perfect. We got it. This is great.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Done. So Adam Sandler is in this movie as Chinook. Don't tell me otherwise. This movie is so much better if you think of it's like
he invented the actor and a new character.
Adam Sandler is Chinook. Shino.
That's
This movie would have been so much better
if
if it was
Create Your Fighter in Mortal Kombat from now on. Chinook
just to make him
Adam
look
Sandler.
as Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think this movie would have been so much better. They should remake this movie shot for shot, but with Ben Stiller as Liu Kang as Zoolander. And this film will be fucking amazing. You will see Academy Award
And Will
nominations
Ferrell
for
as
this.
Chinook.
Oh yeah, no, Adam Sandler as Chinook, yeah, or Chinooka.
Or
Chinook,
Will
Chinook.
Ferrell as Shao
Before we
Kahn.
get to the before we get to the choose your fighter, they finally get
Oh, Sindel.
Katrina, whatever her name is,
Katana.
Katana back together with Scream Mom, and they're like, okay, now you guys are gonna bond. Now that she's back from the dead, and she looks like Elvira that took too much heroin,
Elvira.
and you guys are gonna be okay. And then she says like, no.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? No.
Like,
No.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I thought
Hey.
I was the prophecy. It's a very Game of Thrones esque
Yeah.
for me because the Lord of Light is supposed to stop the White Walkers.
Where the
Nah, just
fuck-
kidding. It's this girl over here. She's gonna do it. Like,
Oh, wait,
wait,
sorry.
over here is gonna get you.
dude, what was the prophecy about? Like, what? I
Why
guess
did I wasted
were-
so many years of my life?
We were
Wait.
bored.
yeah,
Well,
we were trying to make a Star Wars movie. We had to rush things.
We
Let's
were.
say
That's
this.
it. We had
It was
to
a
go.
long time going to that wall, so we had to. We had to do something.
these people have been walking for years now. My God.
Seriously.
But so yeah, and then you figure out, oh no, Jade betrayed us,
Yes.
and she gets fed to the dragon monster by Shao Kahn. He just holds her up to the wall, and Reptile comes out of the wall basically and eats her
Like it just
Very
full
confusing.
one bites it.
like a
and you're done.
rancor coming out.
Yes. That's it. It's like a rancor. It's a rancor without skin or fat on it. That's what they were going for. Oh my God.
But now you
that
get the
makes
scene
sense.
where Raiden tries to go talk to his daddy, and his dad makes fun of him for becoming mortal, and Shao Kahn hits him with the green
Star Dude.
projectile of death, and he again flies way up in the air and lands on bricks.
Yeah, after going through bricks on
Yes.
his way out.
Who put
His
these
mortal enemy in
bricks
this movie is
here?
bricks.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people fall on bricks in
And
this
a
movie,
lot
but
of
Raiden
bricks.
the most.
Yeah, and
The
then you get the
cocaine
I'm proud to
budget
die.
and the
Mortal.
bricks budget was enormous in this film, in this production. It was cocaine and bricks,
Well,
and they were
yeah.
just great.
That that's what they are. They're bricks.
Yeah, bricks of cocaine.
That's where
what
they
it's
kept them. They put them on screen for everyone to see.
Did there they
Item
are.
in plain sight.
Well, and then you get the Liu Kang Shao Kahn showdown. After there's a lot of other fighting going on. Go watch the movie. I'm not going to walk you through everything that happens. Just know that Sonya Blade
Pointless,
does
dude.
a
It's just
Huracanrana
pointless.
and then breaks the dude's neck.
I do want to mention one part. When you were talking about Noob Saibot, they merge Ermac and Noob Saibot into one character because Ermac does the thing where he like pisses out Noob Saibot, and now Sonya's having to fight too. And Noob Saibot is a character. He's a dead Sub-Zero. That's what it is, and he has like a shadow of
Oh.
himself, and that's how he fights. And it's a direct black, almost like a silhouette. They're completely different. Ermac's wearing like the traditional ninja, and the other guy's wearing like a turban. What the fuck? You're not the
Budgetary. Budgetary reasons.
Well, we couldn't get 2 turbines. That would have been crazy. That would have ruined everything. This whole movie would have been just collapsing if we had 2
The director was
turbines.
like, "Do you know the shots that we have coming up? You know what we have to do with Liu Kang and Shao Kahn?
We don't
have the money
You know what we
for
have to do with
that."
Shao Kahn's head?
Yeah. Oh my God, the worst shot of the whole movie.
Yes.
Yeah, they start fighting and
Liu Kang's getting his ass
definitely
kicked.
getting his ass kicked because that's the way it goes.
Well, they all are.
And
Everybody's losing.
yes, and then they start winning because things just turned around.
Jax
you gotta
rips his
believe
arms
in
off
yourself.
and starts hitting harder. Apparently.
Yes, once he takes off his fake arms and uses his real fingies, then it's time to go. Showdown time.
Wait, guys.
This is good.
I think I got a strategy that might help us. What if we hit them even harder?
Really hard.
In the face.
Really hard. Well, Jax was punching balls and taints earlier. I think that might work. Yes, let's do that.
Matt,
Give it a shot.
Matt, that reminds me of Team 4-Star where Vegeta's talking to Goku and he's like, Vegeta, I got an idea. And he's like, I swear to God, if you say it really hard.
Yeah, Team 4-Star. Oh, man, if you got a Saturday to kill, Team 4-Star. Go with that, man.
What if
he
we
does?
hit him
Jax
really
still
hard at the same time?
At the same time. Jax, though, after he rips off his arms, he's fighting Mater or whatever his name is. Motaro, sorry. And he's fighting, he's like, I tell you what, they ain't Lightning McQueen. No, and like he rears up like a horse, like you do. And Jax goes straight for gullet and undercrotch, dude. Jax, I mean, again,
fate of the world on the line. You fight dirty, bro.
He's got his game plan. He's in the nesty. Yeah. Which they were like, dude, honestly, they were like, Jax, you're absolutely Jack. You're definitely the sex appeal of this movie. No shirt. No shirt.
Yeah,
never.
And we're gonna give you a jacket when you leave
get
the
a vest.
facility.
Yeah.
But it's a vest because we got to show your arms off, and then we can't cover your abs and your huge pectoral muscles.
Yes. What's our baby oil budget in this? Oh, we're good. Okay,
dude, that guy could carve steak.
That's
on his pecs.
That's Saber from American Gladiators. Okay, it's
Saber.
It's Saber fighting Malibu.
Oh yes, I knew it. And Saber. Malibu had like a ridiculous blonde perm. Oh man, I miss Gladiators.
They should bring Gladiators.
Do you remember when we were younger and we were at the old house? We had that like sunken living room and it had shag carpet in it, and we set up Powerball in there. Oh, that was the most fun shit in the world.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
fun
gosh.
when you're your size. When you're my size and getting the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, I was the gladiator.
It's not as much fun.
I was the
you just get creamed
because I don't get like the headgear and the knee pads. I just get, hey, run.
Well, you also were on shag carpet. You're all right. I mean, look at all the shit you can remember. I didn't do any damage to your brain. Oh, you know what I just noticed? One of the iconic things that they show that's like, oh, is the Twin Towers. Oh,
it does. The Twin Towers come
up.
up.
Movie in a row we've done that have had a Twin Towers reference in it. Just letting you know that.
They weren't in Air Bud, were they? I don't think so.
They were in Spider-Man in his eyes.
Oh, they were, from way back. And they forgot to cut that part out. Well, hour 16 and 12 seconds.
Liu Kang finds his animality,
which is
he
like,
turns
what does that mean,
Stubby
dude?
the Magic Dragon.
Yes.
The stumpiest looking.
Well, do you remember Dragon Tales? Dragon Tales, come on down, it's Dragon. That's what we're dealing with here, dude.
Did you guys ever see Puff the Magic Dragon?
Yes, Puff the Magic Dragon.
He has like the tiny little wings.
He's so stumpy.
Yes.
Oh,
but so
God.
I mean, his dragon at least looks decent. Then you have the worst shot of the whole movie because Shao Kahn's like, oh, I see you came prepared, but not enough. And his head stretches.
Yep.
And it looks so bad.
Yep.
Then he turns into
what are they
giant
called? Like a
Hydra.
Yeah.
With
Hydra. That's
like a slug butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it have a giant slug butt?
I don't half Hydra, half Jabba the Hutt.
Walrus.
He's Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt.
It
is like Jabba the Hutt.
It's called a Lyranen Hydra from Greek mythology. It's like a worm with multiple heads, basically.
This is honestly the CGI where it's like this went through so many people and they just said, you know what? Yeah, just do it. Just put it. Just
whatever. Make it happen.
Whatever. Just make it happen. It's totally fine. Like the lightning strikes and nothing, like the lightning doesn't hit the bodies. It doesn't reflect off the bodies. It is some of the worst CGI I've seen.
Wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna share my screen.
oh, can you?
I
Yeah,
found it. Yeah, I found it.
Oh God.
please.
I found the picture of his head stretching.
By the way, come check us out on YouTube. If you're
Yes.
listening on Spotify or Apple.
Here we go. Here's the picture of his head.
Oh man, that is brutal.
He's a conehead for like 3 seconds. He's a
Yeah.
conehead.
And then here's like what the stupid Hydra thing looks like.
Has to snarfle the garflat.
Like what the fuck is it?
Dude,
That's my reaction too. What the fuck is this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Stumpy the Magic Dragon versus Superhead Hydra Man. Like, what the fuck?
And somehow in this fight he cuts his neck.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
there's Stumpy Dragon right there.
Yeah.
that's
They
it.
fall down
Passports.
on like,
shit.
that's an
That
ad.
shit
Oh my
sucks.
god.
Go away. Sorry.
Make it kill with fire.
Stop
That's a
sharing.
crazy.
Stop. There it
Stop
goes. Yeah.
sharing now.
So then they fall down and they become themselves again. That's when you find out that Shao Kahn is bleeding, which means he's mortal. And his dad throws up the U to try and save him, and fire and water show up and stop him.
Yes.
The water couldn't look.
They do have a hard line.
Well, the water couldn't look worse. But go ahead.
Well, the fire and the water guy, they're like, this must end as it always was intended. And then the fire guy goes, in Mortal Kombat. And you get the Mortal Kombat. And then he turns into General Zod and gets sent to the negative zone.
Yes.
They fold him
They
up
put
like
him-
a piece of paper.
Yeah, and they put him on the piece of glass, and it's like into space, just like General Zod from
Superman
Superman.
2.
You gotta,
The Family Guy bit where he throws the S at him and he
That's
falls
the
down.
movies
He's
we
like,
got to do.
that's,
like, what was
The
that? He's like,
original
yeah.
Superman.
yeah,
Yes.
uncomfortable, huh? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
And then
nice.
Luke
and then-
just proceeds to kick the shit.
Yeah, it's like once his confidence was broken because he's not immortal anymore. It's just we're donezo.
Yeah,
Shao Kahn is like, I give up.
They have
and then-
a weird little choking match there,
Yes.
together, where it's like, I choke you, choke me. I mean, Khan's like, harder. Anyways, but
Yeah, and then
I
he gets flipped up a flight of stairs and lands on his stomach.
Yeah.
And then he dies.
He
From that.
just turns into the little dragon thing.
Yeah,
Flies away.
it comes out of him and like rips him apart, and then it does the same thing where it's like, oh man, it's bigger. Look, it's like the ancestral. It blinked out of existence just like the other ones. Okay.
Then
Like a
Raiden gets to be air.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, Raiden is just laying there, and then all of a sudden they're all standing back in Penis Palace Land, where the movie all started.
where it started.
Steam.
Yeah.
And it cuts
really
like
going, dude.
Liu Kang is still ready to fight, and then he realizes, oh wait, and then Screaming Lady is now like normal clothes. She looks like mom again.
She's like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. now."
Yeah. So Katrina or Karina or what's her name?
Katana.
Katana. Right, sure. She goes over and she's like, "Oh, mom!" And then it cuts, and there's Sonya Blade and Jax, and they give the world's most awkward high five because Jax just goes like that. And
High five.
Yay! And then they start walking back to join the rest, and she says, "Wait, what's happening over there?"
Yeah.
And again, fire and water come down out of the sky, and it's like the water. What looks like the Nido shit that all the kids are obsessed with now, like a bunch of piles of Nido are just falling. And then they, like Trey said, they turn Raiden into steam, and he becomes the third Elder God. Because sure, why not?
Still, Jax, you got no shirt for this whole thing.
No, never.
What else?
You do get a vest. Everybody gets
you
a
get
vest.
dog tags. That's it. Nothing else comes around. Like, and I love also there's like the shot of the monks where there's like, we've just been here the whole time, just praying and praying for an hour and a half.
Hoping
Didn't
we
feel
don't
like
die.
an hour and a half. Yes, hoping
We
don't.
did die. Now we're back again.
That was weird. The sky turned purple and everything. That was
Did you guys see this? What did they put in the punch this
You
morning?
saw that bad CG that was happening?
That was terrible. That was awful. who approved that shit? What was going on? Yeah, Raiden becomes the mist, the elemental of misty. God, I get so distracted because it's so terrible. I get
He's
so
the king.
distracted with it. Fucking every move you make. That's who Raiden
That's
becomes.
Sindel when she was in the room with all the generals. Like,
Yeah.
I've been watching you.
I've been watching you. Oh man, Jax's nipple hair is not working for me, dude. That is some rough nip hair. It's strange and it's really close. They shouldn't upgrade these movies to like 4K and stuff. You see way too much that you shouldn't be allowed to see. I'm just
Too much details.
I don't want to know it. I don't want to see it. And armpit hair. There's a lot of weird armpit hair in this movie. God. Oh my lord. Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to mention? You want to say? Elementals come down, Jax, people.
I think over an hour on this horseshit movie is enough.
We almost went as long as this movie just talking about how shitty.
Because you could do 4 episodes shitting on this movie.
Yeah, they just the way they all walk. They're like, oh, like let's all go. They all put their arms around each other. Like, hi,
we're off to see the wizard.
Yes,
the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
We're going to Denny's. Denny's is for winners. Come on, you're gonna get a grand slam, you sons of bitches. Let's rock. Let's go. How close is the nearest Denny's? I don't know. We'll take the hamster ball of death.
Sub-Zero, it's hot out here. Get him, get him over here, dude.
Come
Get
on,
over here.
dude. And then they have a
Get
beach
over
party.
here.
Get over here.
He shows up on a Chinook helicopter.
Chinook, and they have a beach party.
No,
like,
the Chinook is folded into a paper airplane. And he shows
with
up on
double
it.
rotors.
he is sent into the Phantom Zone. You're right. The way he's like,
Phantom Zone's the shit out of him.
Yes, dude, they phantom him out of there. Oh, Jesus, dude. So that's Mortal Kombat Annihilation, sinful
Thank
sequels,
you guys
shitty
so
sequels.
much for joining us.
One of
for
these
this.
days on stream, we'll do the story mode of either MK9 or MKX and get a good Mortal Kombat.
That'll just be Trey's power hour of Mortal Kombat lore and everything, dude.
One of the next times we do Let's Play with Trey. Well, once we beat Resident Evil, because
gotta be
Go check that video out if you want to see me borderline poop myself.
Yeah, Trey might have pooped his pants. Plus, you get to see a cute baby.
That's true. That baby is cute. I love that baby.
But thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Check us out on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But comment's the most important thing. We want to create a community. We want to do things that you want to see, that you like, that you're nostalgic for. We've talked about in the past. We are willing to do shows. We just need time to put that together because it takes a lot of effort. And but we'd be happy to do anything you guys want to talk about, want to shit on. We'd be happy to do that too. Torture us for a week and make us watch really bad movies.
Yes.
But check us out on Instagram, nostalgialand.podcast. Follow us, like us, subscribe to whatever, do all the things. We're on all the platforms for podcasting. We love you guys, and we hope you enjoy. And until next time,
I'm Matt.
I'm Trey.
And I'm Tyler. Cowbunga.